Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Disco Elysium. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. We have a lot of things to do. We need to find a woman, we need to find a man, although I'm not sure what men I'm talking about, but we need to find a lot of people, is what we need to do. And we need to get rid of the body. We still need to do that. Well, Kim needs to do that. He's gonna do that. Hopefully. Because we talked to the Hardy Boys. We went upstairs and checked out the murder scene.
The Coppernado is back.
He smirks.
What do you want?
I just want to go over a few things regarding Ruby's disappearance again.
Yeah? What?
Nothing. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure there was nothing new there, because, you know, things and all that. Okay, let's look at our journal. Potentially, let's look at I don't know what we completed, but we completed something. Potentially, let's look at our skill checks that we have available, but we need to find all armor pieces. I don't know what's going to happen there. We need to drink. That's going to be a thing. Oh, that's right. We need to talk to the smoker. That is gone. That's the man. That I knew what I was doing. Let's go to the church. Because if you went for a stroll along the coast, one would think it would be here. And in fact, I would think it would be right here. But it isn't. Quite upsetting.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Could this structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling? I can't see how.
He looks southeast and blows on his finger.
The church is in the way.
I don't know what blowing on your finger is. Does he like fake a shot with his finger? Because that would make sense. Okay. Oh.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there.
He looks east, over the coast.
In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator? There's a campfire around here, I think.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fire this time of year.
He looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
Yeah. Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower. Take a shot from there?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
The lieutenant looks up, raising his collar.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
What about the cigarette butts?
Those?
He points to them.
A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
I'm gonna look over the water to the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay, through heavy, dark grey curtains of rain, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. The light is off on the third floor of the whirling in rags. The young woman is gone, in precinct 57. Safe, closed off. Her form no longer moves behind the glass there.
Nope. It doesn't. It really doesn't, because she might... she's gonna die, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen to Clashy. So, that's that. We could potentially check... wasn't there a second passage somewhere around here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, I really thought we were gonna find the smoker on the balcony. Or rather, the Sunday friend, rather. Over there. But it didn't pan out. Let's go into the church. Should I go into the church? I should go into the church. Kim, let's do this.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Oh, right.
If you really think we should get in there, we need to find some other way.
What? Really? Because I have tools. Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice?
Yes, the pulsing bass.
He raises his hand to his ear.
An indication of junior delinquency.
Okay, at least you're not blowing on your fingers. But the game is telling me how to get in there, which is fair enough, fine enough, because I know I need to do this. It's actually, look at that. We need to get through that bit. I would not expect it to be like that. But the real reason why I'm doing this is because I'm looking for the smoker, for the Sunday friend. I don't think it's going to show up over here. I honestly thought I could do this without Kim. But evidently I can't. Or I shouldn't have. The ice here is thick enough to walk on. What is that? It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Rocks on top of each of other rocks? Does that require patience, or does it require skill? I have no idea how to do those things. Damn, it's cold outside, she says. Yellow moss on these stones. They're probably stolen from someone's garden. Painted with pastels. Someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. And they use pastels for that? The frequency can't be that low, somebody says. I mean, I like pastels. Pastels are lovely. I like colors are fine, but I like pastels. I'm not saying that pastels don't bring cheer into the world, or into my world anyway, but it's just that they are washed out colors. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Tribalistic markings.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge.
The lieutenant adjusts his color against a cool breeze.
Could be convenient.
I'm gonna push the eternite over.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Okay.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The lieutenant gestures towards the young woman next to the tent. I should. I just wanted to do this because, well, there's no real reason. But because you can just go around, it's not like you save time. I mean, you save real time rather than in-game time. Excuse me. Hi.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
We thought of her, I think it was Shivers detecting her before. I made a comment about when Shivers detected her, but yeah, we detected her.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
So, you want to party?
What?
She looks up at you, confused. Do you want to party?
Yeah, I heard you. What do you mean by party?
Yes. What do you mean?
The lieutenant sounds serious. I mean, we get drinks, and we also get drugs.
Yeah, man.
The lieutenant suddenly appears to your right, with his collar popped insanely high.
Got any dope? We need some dope bad.
He scratches his nose, and then his armpit through the jacket.
I got the boogie street checks.
He's really shaking and everything.
I'm gonna let him do his thing.
Trying to score some dope, man. Trying to score some smack. You got any?
He hops from one foot to the other.
What's smack?
The D, man. Gotta hit that D.
What's the D?
I'm gonna say nothing.
Diamorphine, girl. Quit cloning. We need a hookup for that D.
He breathes in through his teeth.
Diamorphine? But that hasn't been around for years. 5 or more. Like 7 years, maybe. Everybody just does hunch now.
Interesting, says our reaction speed.
Really? What's that?
Hunch is like 10 times stronger than diamorphine and way more lethal. I think the name is B-hydroxy something.
It's the Dark Lord himself, put into chemical form. Even I don't suggest it.
Okay.
The lieutenant stops hopping.
That's real bad. Someone should definitely look into that.
He rolls his collar down to normal human level and pulls his familiar notebook out.
We're from the police, by the way.
Oh, of course.
She doesn't look surprised. Yeah, and we have some questions for you.
Right.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too. But she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
What's your name?
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
Did I not say I was from the police? It's for the paperwork.
Okay,
She hesitates.
it's Berger.
What's that device you have there?
This
She breathes on her freezing fingers.
is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum?
She forgets herself for a moment.
It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals.
Yeah, there might be some. I don't think they look down on the homosexual underground there. The Palaceum's not that kind of place. It's cool.
Oh, no, you completely misunderstood me. I might be homosexual myself.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah. Now about that Arno guy you mentioned.
Oh yeah,
She looks you over, assessing your age.
I guess even with your modern take on sexuality, you wouldn't be in the Van Eyck demographic.
Your modern take on sexuality. With my modern take, this is actually very telling. This setting doesn't deviate too much from real life in regards to a lot of things, especially because it tries to use the fact that it doesn't deviate too much on certain things to make commentary on real life, like politics, and in regards to sexuality. This connotation between LGBT people being a modern thing is grounded in the historical perception of the historical European-centric perception of LGBT people in the real world, because LGBT people have existed forever and they've always existed. It's just the discrimination that is rooted in, as I said, rooted in history. So for it to be associated with modernity means that in the setting, as in real life, they are historically discriminated against. So, yeah. And, I mean, of course that's the case, because otherwise our options for me to be like, oh, no, I don't have anything against it. Even that sentence wouldn't make any sense, because, why would you have anything against it? You're just saying that, either way, the point is, yeah, it's an interesting thing and a relic of the relationship between this game's world and the real world.
Hey, didn't Piss and Fuck the World mention Van Eyck too?
I don't remember. I think so. Yeah, I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
Is that some kind of term for the homosexual underground?
Yes, but I don't know that that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure what I mean. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Get down, I don't.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, you're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
She squints her eyes for a second, trying to remember something, and then lets go of it.
Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
I think squinting... It's you always squint with your eyes. Squinting isn't a transitive verb. It's like shrugging. You don't shrug your shoulders. You shrug with your shoulders. I think. I'm not sure. How does the contact mic work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Mm-hmm. No, actually, I had some non-mic questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
Oh, what for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
The lieutenant begins to take his jacket off.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
Oh no, don't, it's fine. The fuck is fine.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. I'm gonna give her my hat. Here, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
I gave her my sports visor. She puts it on. It's a bit large for her. Also, it isn't gonna protect her. Well, you said it's supposed to be a music place? What is?
That?
She nods towards the church.
The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really
She pauses.
not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
That stuff, you say? You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep.
She squints a little.
They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
We got an empathy check over here. I'm going to put on my empathy hat. It's going to be amazing. Tell me about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
Maybe there will. What was this anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instrument? Like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Anything that uses electricity but isn't guitars? Why not guitars? Why? I suppose. So, you want to turn the church into a club?
I know.
She nods towards the sloping mass of wood on the coast and then shivers.
It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey,
Her black eyes widen.
you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well,
She hesitates.
maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Yeah, I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there.
She points to the tent.
Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No.
No.
Not really, no.
So this isn't yours, and I'm gonna show her the sticker on my ledger.
It's Noid's.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry.
She rattles her teeth.
It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Should you? Weirdos. Sounds bad somehow.
Enough about the church then, I had another question.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
We do. Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revershaw experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
And I'm gonna look awestruck. Who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too.
Good luck crossing that river on your police salary then.
Yeah, and that wasn't a moralist choice. I didn't gain morale. So what trouble have you gotten yourself into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
Well, what's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
Wait, what is in Faubourg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
What? No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes. The lieutenant steps in.
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't.
We are Jamrock, sort of. Martinez is called North Jamrock sometimes. Jamrock is also a ghetto, only smaller than Faubourg.
I'm gonna turn to the girl. And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major.
Alright.
She smiles a little without meaning to. Okay, actually that's it for now.
Okay. Bye.
She turns her attention back to the recording device. Because I need to get my empathy on. I need my empathy pens. Also, I have a lot of skills, and that's a white check, so that's good news. My empathy is gonna come from that thing, from this ledger. I don't actually know if the ledger doesn't apply things. I think it probably does. Yeah, you know, like the bugged out bottles and whatnot. But I also need a hat, because now I don't have a hat, and I look much older than I usually do. Don't I have many hats? Oh, I do. I have this Encyclopedia Dick Mullins hat. I also have this reaction speed. I don't need the reaction speed, honestly. Oh yeah, this looks better. It's a good thing I didn't give her that. I think the other one was perception, and it lowered something. It's all right. I think it's all right. But we're out of time for the day, so I'll look for my empathy pens in between episodes. Because for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Disco Elysium. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.